I'm sorry, the weather is breaking up. Before we begin to inquire into the question or questions, we should talk over together what is peace and its relationship to intelligence. You don't mind if I talk? In a world that is disintegrating with wars and nationalism and sectarianism, idealisms, and every form of division, opinion against opinion, data against data, judgment against judgment, and so on. Can we have peace in the world first? Or can we live peacefully? What does it mean to live together, man, woman, and so on, or a group of people not committed to any belief or sect or faith and so on? Can we live together peacefully? Apparently this is one of the most difficult things in the world. Here too, there's a great deal of disturbance going on in England. Strike after strike. And all the travails of human beings. And in search for peace, one goes off to a monastery, shaving one's head, putting on some kind of garb, and taking vows. This has been tried for generation upon generations, both in India and in the West and the Far East. A group of people committed to live peacefully and to subjugate all their opinions, conforming to a certain pattern of idealism, certain dogmas, a way of monastic life, and so on. When I heard the other day a rather extraordinary thing, there was a man who was very good at writing, literary. He was doing quite well. Newspapers, magazines, and all the rest of it. And he gave up all that one day and went off to some kind of retreat, a ashrama, a guru collects round himself. And there, what do you think he's doing? Pulling old nails out of old wood. And he's perfectly happy. You understand all this? And he is living peacefully, he says. Is that peace? To completely forget the world, what's happening in the world, forget any kind of responsibility, put aside any kind of relationship with another, and disappear into a commune into a community or enter into a monastery, which is highly organized, with the abbot whom we must obey utterly, and so on. How does one find peace in the world and in oneself? I'm sure one has asked this question of oneself. To live completely, peacefully, in relationship to others. Not isolate oneself. That's fairly simple, and also it has its own dangers. The dangers are that you become more and more self-centered, or commit yourself to some symbol, a figure, or to some doctrinaire concept, and devote all one's energy to that, keeping that to oneself and working in a garden or in a vineyard. Champagne and the good wines of France were produced by the monks. And the monks have also fought, killed people. This has been going on for centuries. And one is living in a world that's really monstrously destructive, divisive, every form of brutality and so on. Where does one find peace? Can a group of people live together peacefully? Whether they are teachers, educators, or man, woman, and so on. Does one look for peace, or